Hey guys, and we're back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay, so we're at day 2 of the game, and we just wrote a nice poem, and I think we're gonna load the game. Okay, here we are. Hint: you can use the skip button to fast forward through here. Okay. Okay. Hi, Monica. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Okay. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is ready hanging out. Oh, Yuri. Hi, Yuri. Thanks for keeping your promise here. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. I told you guys, she's too childish. Triple M? What do you mean? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry guys, Yerb always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking him, because you're as lazy as... Okay, that's like cooking, cleaning my room. I'm not your maid, Sayori, okay? So don't make me clean your room every day. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy and it's distracting, yeah. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? What? You don't remember now? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Why, Yuri? Jealous, huh? How come? You and your can become good friends too. Hey, just shut up, Sayori, okay? Just shut up. Sayori. Triple dot. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Spoiler alert. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Because it's you, Yuri. Is that so? Yes. Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even you don't usually read. And we could, what? We could read it together and such stuff. Discuss it if you wanted. Oh, that's what you mean of reading together. Okay. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out of books you think I like despite me not reading much. She likes us. She likes us! Okay. Yuri, thank you. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing you what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Siri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. So what do I do? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Oh. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book that she lent. Wait, did she bought the book? Another new book just for us? Oh my god, that's so cute, Yuri. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Okay, cute time with Yuri. Crap. Uh-oh. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and their eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused then, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Well, you're not focused because you're into me, right? But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the booklet that you gave me, right? I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? What? Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. Oh, okay. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Why exactly? I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might even have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portraits of Markov. Okay. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. Ouch, that's kinda sad. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, but so that dark turn came from nowhere. Ahahaha. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Yuri? No, it's not that. It's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Guys, don't judge a book by its cover. Just like that. Maybe it's her motto. Sorry, I'm just gonna keep reading. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, and not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals. or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly when you thought related to the protagonist, they're made out of to be naive one, or letting one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plan. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget paying attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop if I talk too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you just said you were looking forward to it. Triple that. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Now kiss! What? Okay, let's quickly slip into the seat next to Iris. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. Oh, you're already? That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Or the opposite way. I'm distracted because of you. Alright. I opened the book and started the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feel is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. What's she doing? Is she reading the book as well? I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from a book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do, yeah. I don't really mean to. Sorry, again. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of us. That's so cute. Is this dating simulator? I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Oh, that's me. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh my god. Look. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Okay. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before, together than before. It's kind of distracting. Why wouldn't it? It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Come on, just kiss already. Sorry. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. I like that kind of girl. What? Since you've been so patient with me? Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Well, we've got that far, huh? Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Come on, speak. Okay. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Hey, Yuri remains silent for a moment. But here, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Oh, wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way, or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I'm more meant that it's kind of cute. Cute, okay? What are you saying of this? Are you calling me cute? What? Okay, everyone. What? It's time about share today's poems with each other. Okay. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales spirit from finishing her thought. Is that right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Come on. It's getting intense, and then it's been cut by Monica. Alright. I guess I'll do this some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read it a little more tonight, okay? A little, but I'll read the rest of it with you, okay? It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sorry, Monica enthusiastically pulled out their poems. Sorry is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica writes hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. What do you mean pristine? Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem first? Oh, so I get to pick who I get to show my poems with, huh? Which of them exactly? We start with Sayori first. Yeah. I'm definitely most going to sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Friend. This is a good poem, here. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I that kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right, but that's why it impressed me. But to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean it'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. Trying new things like this are for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. She dragged me to it, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy up from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you to. If it wasn't for you, I couldn't sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Click outside. Okay. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? Yeah, it's kind of obvious. No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that. It wasn't a bad poem. It came out nice. Or should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I want breakfast. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, so whom should I show it next? Let's try Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. What? There's a little blunt? Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just it didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly. Okay. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Jesus can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. What is the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style won't make your message any valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the only nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on your wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. What? I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yeah, because she's gonna smack us. Let's go with Yuri. My babe. As you read the poem, I noticed your eyes lighting up. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Your first covers her mouth, that then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. I really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ahaha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, you trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in a poem as if breaking it more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learning to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable I recognize in their new writings is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both of the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once you refine her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, so... Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Siri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a real opportunity for her, which itself is kind of fun. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light, okay? The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future.
Okay guys, I think that's the end of part 2, and if you want more, I'll leave the link down in the description for more videos, and subscribe for more. Press the red button down there, and you want to click little bell, the square one, if you want to get an update if you want more videos. And I think that's it guys, and peace out guys. Bye.